Shalom, Kol Haloyim, Wahawad, La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Hakwadash. Double honor being to the head elders who are the apostles and bishops of Great Millstone, and Shalom to you, Akim, out there in like mind, uplifting the word and name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, in sincerity and in truth. Welcome to another Proverbs of the day, where we get wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and prophecy through the words of the wisest man to live of his time, the wisest king of Israel, King Solomon. All right. In this chapter, it's precepts and warnings. All right. Verse 1, be not thou envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them. For their heart studieth destruction, and their lips talk of mischief. All right. And this embodies the so-called white man, the Edomite, along with the other nations who are wicked. Through wisdom is an house builded, and by understanding it is established. And by knowledge shall the chambers be filled with all precious and pleasant riches, like King Solomon. And during his 40-year reign of righteousness, all right, although he did go off eventually in his old age, nonetheless, all right, his chambers was filled with all precious and pleasant riches. All right, it tells you he was an extremely wealthy man in the scriptures. 1 Kings, 2 Kings, 1 Chronicles, 2 Chronicles. A wise man is strong. Yeah, a man of knowledge increases strength. And that's spiritually, because the scriptures speak about the strength of salvation. It says, for by wise counsel thou shalt make thy war, and in multitude of counselors there is safety. Wisdom, popular verse, wisdom is too high for a fool. He openeth not his mouth in the gate. Right. That's why brothers that are doing the work, we are not foolish. Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai has called us to be wise. He that deviseth to do evil shall be called a mischievous person. Who's that? The so-called white man. He devises to do evil with this NWO, of wickedness. The thought of foolishness is sin, and the scorner is an abomination to men. If thou faint, popular verse, if thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. And it's something that we go over every now and then. All right, dealing with enduring this fight of faith that we're in this truth. If thou forbear to deliver them that are drawn unto death, and those that are ready to be slain, if thou sayest, behold, we knew it not, doth not he that pondereth the heart consider it? And he that keepeth thy soul, doth not he know it? And shall not he render to every man according to his works? The answer is yes. My son, eat thou honey, because it is good, and the honeycomb which is sweet to thy taste. That's dealing with what? This knowledge, all right? Like it says in the book of Ezekiel, it says this word is going to be like honey, sweet like honey in thy mouth, but in thy belly it shall be bitter. So shall the knowledge and of wisdom be unto thy soul. When thou hast found it, then there shall be a reward, and thy expectation shall not be cut off. And thy expectation is to be delivered, salvation. Like it says in Jeremiah, I know the thoughts that I think toward you, thoughts of peace, to give you an expected end. All right, our expectation is to be delivered by Yahweh Shai. Verse 15, lay not wait, O wicked man, against the dwelling of the righteous, spoil not his resting place. But the so-called white man has done that. So what's he going to receive in return? He's going to receive a harsh judgment. For a just man, famous verse, popular verse, for a just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. Right. The scriptures say the just shall live by faith. So we are striving to be those just that are living by faith, and because we're in the flesh, we're gonna fall here and there, but we're going to rise up again. We're gonna become better. We're not gonna fall into mischief. Just pretty much being a complete reprobate. That's not what we're gonna be. All right, if we maintain the fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Rejoice not when thine enemy falleth, and let not thine heart be glad when he stumbleth. Because why? It could happen to you. Lest Yahweh Bashem Yahushai see it, and it displease him, and he turn away his wrath from him. Fret not thyself because of evil men, neither be thou envious at the wicked. All right, and this is a sentiment that King David spoke of quite a bit. What does it mean to fret? Oh, okay, I can't get into it because I'm on the airplane mode right now. So Salakia, you can look up that word fret if you want to be edified on that word. But I know, if I'm not mistaken, that word fret pretty much means to be uneasy, be troubled. Okay? For there shall be no reward to the evil man. The candle of the wicked shall be put out. That's right. My son, fear thou Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the king, and meddle not with them that are given to change. Popular verse. You got these false prophets out here. All they do is change. They change up the doctrine. They change up everything that's written in these scriptures. And they mangle the scriptures. Not supposed to be given to those that are doing that. For their calamity shall rise suddenly, and who knoweth the ruin of both of them, man? It says, these things also belong to the wise. It is not good to have respect of persons in judgment, right? Apostle James spoke heavily on that. He that saith unto the wicked, thou art righteous, him shall the people curse, nations shall abhor him. And this is what the majority of the world is, these 2/3 Negro, Hispanic, Latino, Native Americans, this is what they're essentially saying to the so-called white man, because they see him as God and his son, the angels, the Jews. It says, hey, him shall the people curse, and nations shall abhor him, man. But to them that rebuke him shall be delight. That's what we're doing. We're rebuking these wicked, evil people, man. Beginning with the so-called white man. And a good blessing shall come upon them. It says, every man shall kiss his lips that giveth a right answer. Prepare thy work without, and make, and this kiss in here is pretty much is dealing with to hold in high reverence, like the scriptures say, kiss the Son, to worship. All right, not literally. Prepare thy work without, and make it fit for thyself in the field, and afterwards build thine house. Be not a witness against thy neighbor without cause, and deceive not with thy lips. Say not, I will do so to him as he had done to me. The scriptures say, render not evil for evil, man. I will render to the man according to his work. I went by the field of the slothful, and by the vineyard of the man void of understanding, and lo, it was all grown over with thorns and nettles, and covered the face thereof, and the stone wall thereof was broken down. Then I saw and considered it well. I looked upon it and received instruction. Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep, so shall thy poverty come as one that travelleth, and thy want as an armed man. It says in 33 and 34 NLT, a little extra sleep, a little more slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, then poverty will pounce on you like a bandit. Scarcity will attack you like an armed robber. All right? So we are not to be slothful and sleep in this knowledge, man. That's why you see brothers like myself doing these lessons daily. You see the elder and apostles, of course, they're the main example. which is why they get double honors, man. So this has been Proverbs 24, precepts and warnings. Giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakah Kodash. Lord willing, you learned something. Till next one. Shalom.